it occurs to me this contrast of resonance and dissonance is also explanation of duality that we've been speaking of all along. And there's purpose in the dissonance as well to redirect us to a resonance. Does that stay with you? Is all correct?
Well, you wouldn't know what resonance is unless there was also the presence of dissonance in your reality. So the entire purpose of duality and of contrast is so that it creates a greater degree of awareness within you as to the different sensations, qualities, energetics, frequencies. You can think of everything in this reality as an energy on a spectrum of frequencies. That's all this is. And you are here to explore that. And so the feeling tone of dissonance is just as valuable as the feeling tone of resonance. They complement each other. However, you can clearly feel which one feels better in your energetic system. And you will naturally gravitate towards resonance. When there is no overthinking involved, you will very naturally gravitate towards resonance. But because of certain false beliefs, sometimes people explore the dissonance and stay there longer than necessary. For example, if a being has a belief active that they may deserve a certain experience that is less than pleasant, again, because they have an association with their identity as being inadequate, and so along with that goes another false belief that I don't deserve to be treated well or I don't deserve harmony in my life, then they will actually stay in a dissonant place or stay in a dissonant circumstance longer than necessary. We would say that the only purpose of dissonance really is to provide the contrast to resonance, and that is how it serves you. But it doesn't serve you to stay in a dissonant environment or stay in a dissonant relationship for much longer than the value that it adds, which is noticing how the dissonance feels in your body and creating a desire for a greater resonance or a greater harmony. When you are not overthinking and when you have healthy beliefs in terms of your identity, you don't tend to stay in a dissonant environment. It's only when there is a false limiting belief that you somehow need to learn something in that, or you deserve that. It's only in those limiting beliefs that you might force yourself to stay in that circumstance. But in all the other cases, if you are not overthinking and if you are just flowing with your energetic system, you will always choose resonance because you are resonating with source. That is what feels better in the body and in the energetic system. So you will always gravitate towards that, just as the physical body always gravitates towards healing. You're always gravitating towards alignment with source and healing. It is only the mental constructs, the false beliefs that may be active in your mental construct that prevent that gravitation towards resonance.